My name is Derek Beasley, and I did my Read This video presentation on the Matheny Manifesto. I chose the Matheny Manifesto because I heard great things about the book. Mike Matheny is the MLB manager for the St. Louis Cardinals. He's one of the youngest managers in the MLB, and he's somebody I look up to. He had a very successful career in his playing days, and he's been very successful as a coach. He bases his coaching success off his moral values, his character, and his attention to detail. The picture at the bottom is a quote that our head coach at USC Aiken, the job I had before Lenore Ryan, he put out a quote right when I got the job. And, I strive to be the best I can as a coach every day. And that's something Mike Matheny does, and he kind of breaks down how he does this in his book. Mike Matheny was asked to coach a Little League team comprised of his son and a few of his fellow friends. And before he did so, he wanted to write out what kind of coach he would be, what he would expect from the players, and what he would be teaching the players as he coached. And he wrote it all down and gave it to the parents and asked them if they would like to be a part of it. And it became known as the Matheny Manifesto. And it kind of became viral and alluded to him writing this book about his playing days, his coaching career, and what brought him to those phases of his life. But he did a great job in the book implying what it meant to be a good head coach, a good player. He talks about his moral values and how they were kind of the guiding point to his success in his career. He talks about stories about his playing career and his coaching career and key points to being a good coach and his learning lessons to allow him to be successful. Critiquing this book, starting with its strengths, I think it does a good job of showing how moral values can guide a career, through a playing season as a coach. I think he does a good job of breaking down today's Little League and how parents should not focus on winning and losing. They should focus on building the players, character, value-wise, and how wins and losses should determine those factors. The book starts out a little slow, but it finishes strong with more stories and how it plays into his career playing-wise and coaching-wise. Critiquing this book weaknesses wise, I think it starts out pretty slow. It didn't pick up till about page 30. You're kind of questioning if you picked the right book. And at page 30, it starts to get into more stories about his playing days, about his coaching career, and it really starts to pick up and becomes a good book, and it starts to get more engaging. But this book is definitely limited on who would read it. It's a baseball book. It's not a book that you would pick up if you're a football guy or you like any other kind of sports. But the audience is limited, and it does get monotonous at times. Like I said in my weaknesses for this book, it would be for a limited audience. It would be for anybody in the baseball community, player, coach, wife, anybody who wants to see how it is as a player and as a coach, and breaking down how to be successful in those two areas. It's great for a Little League parent and what they should focus on other than wins and losses, and how to develop their kid through Little League. It'd be a great read for anybody with a person who is a person of faith. It tells the morality and the character of Mike Matheny and how it's led him to be successful. Thank you very much for viewing my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it.